Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Yakuza 3 part 43 or 44. In the previous video we entered into the cleanup phase of the game because we are at what is presumably the point of no return story-wise, so now we just gotta wrap up all the sub-stories left, at least all the ones that we're willing to do. I don't think we're gonna get 100% sub-story completion because I believe there's gonna be sub-stories related to the Cabaret Club stuff, which I'm just not going to do. And there may be some other sub-stories that we can't do because I mean, the main stuff we're not doing is I'm not doing the Cabaret Club stuff, and I'm not doing the Hitman missions. But we did also start one with Date, a kind of more major sub-story involving him and a lady who doesn't even get a name. He's probably somewhere in the area. I'll take a look around. Alright, Date. Somewhere in the area. Date. Dante, you better not be lurking back here. Any Dates? You on the roof? You about to jump? Maybe the park? Maybe the park? Yes. I have a feeling you will be on this bench, Date. Ah, no, by the monkey bars. I had a feeling we'd meet again. You're not Date. What do you mean by that? Seems like you always show up whenever I'm struggling with something. Yeah, Kiryu has that effect on people. You could always just leave. Yeah. No, your advice really helps. And you're the only one I can talk to about these things. Well, you and Mr. Flaming Trash Can Barrel behind me. He's my best friend. I mean, you're pretty cool too, but you're not as fiery hot as Barrel Coon. What is it this time? My senpai from college just quit his job. He's talking about starting up his own business. He asked me if I want to be his partner in this thing. I got this dilemma over whether I should keep my job at the company or help out my college senpai with his new business. Well, first things first, a percentage chance that college senpai isn't bankrupt in a year? What's this new business all about? Well, that's the thing. What do you mean? Can't you say? Something about tuna. It's an IT company. IT? What does that have to do with architecture? That's exactly right. Thing is, Senpai's really confident this IT business will succeed. He says he can put it on the market. We can make a huge fortune. Yeah, I've heard that one plenty of times. Don't you think it's a little late to be starting over in that field? That's what I'm afraid of. But at this rate, it'll take years for me to get any significant building jobs. And my college senpai says even if we don't make bank, once the company goes public, millions of yen will start flooding in anyway. So his plan is to start a company, have it be unsuccessful, then go public and miraculously profit? I mean, that does sometimes kind of work. But most of the times, it doesn't. I mean, there are some times when a company just goes public and makes a lot of money despite clearly being a shit product that's going to collapse in, you know, under a decade, and then it does, and everyone's like, oh my god, nobody could have seen this coming. I have to make a decision now. What do you think I should do? Well, it's all about money, huh? It's all about money. What? I'm saying, is money the only thing you care about? Well, I mean, enough to make sure that I can at least have some bread and water every day. But weren't you the one lecturing me on how important money is? I did say that. But back then, your head was filled with dreams too big for you to catch. What the hell are you trying to say? You just throwing random advice to be like some kind of multiple choice in a video game? I mean... yeah? I think you should do what you want. It's your life, after all. What kind of answer is that? So now you've been telling me to do either this or that. I get it. This is the self-aware quest. Being an adult takes a responsibility for the things you tell people. Can't you be an adult and make your own decision? Fuck, you got me. Come again? I'm saying, don't give me that flimsy, ambiguous bullshit. I'll take responsibility for any flimsy answers I've given. I'm not about to take responsibility for some flake who's willing to throw away his dreams on a whim. What? It's not even my dream to be in IT. Your fault that I have to throw away my dreams in the first place. When for your lame advice, I may not be in this mess. Is this the part where we randomly fight someone? Because every sub-story has to have us randomly fight. And then Date. They don't know that I'm here. I was pretty worked up. I should probably knock a little sense in. What this? Kiryu, you can't solve all your problems with violence. Hasn't stopped me so far. You want to take some responsibility? This is my own special way of doing it. Get your notepad ready. What a weird way to segue into just Kiryu beating the shit out of someone. Yeah, I do like that he at least had 1 HP. That's kind of humorous. Damn, that hurts. Why you gotta hit me, man? It's like literally assault. I wasn't even doing anything. You just fucking kicked me in the head. Got a concussion. Stings, doesn't it? A good punch can do that to anybody. Kiryu literally just committed assault. Yeah, no shit. What's your point? Physical wounds will heal with time. Well, sometimes they do. Because if your leg gets chopped off, it's not really going to come back. I mean, I guess it'll kind of heal, but not to the full extent. Okay, in hindsight, my sentence doesn't really make any sense, but sometimes the emotional ones stay with you forever. Saying I have some kind of emotional wounds? I feel like it's more like my head is fucking killing me. The way I see it, you're just making excuses. Think that throwing your dreams away will help you get rid of your problems, right? Well, running away might bring temporary relief, but once you throw away your dreams, you can never get them back. I don't even, like, what are my dreams supposed to be? Am I supposed to stay in architecture, even though I hate it? Because architecture is my dream, but I won't be able to do my dream for a long time, or I'm supposed to join the IT company, but I'm not really into IT, so I'd just be joining it for the money either way. Never. Like, never ever? Forever ever? Forever ever? Even if you do make it big with the IT venture, taking back your dream of designing buildings would be a major struggle at that point. But I'd be rich. If I'm rich, I could just do whatever the hell I want. I can start my own company, and even if it fails, it won't even matter, because I'm independently wealthy. And I don't think some flake you can't even host his clients right could handle that kind of struggle. But I'd get to be upper management. There'd be no struggle. It all makes sense now. All this time, I've been looking for excuses to run away from my problems. That's why I'm in this mess. I'm glad to hear you figured that out before it was too late. Kind of like I've been in a drunken stupor all this time. Well, if all it takes is a few punches to sober you up, I'm happy to oblige. You fucking kicked me in the head, you asshole. I can't even think straight. I probably got a damn concussion. Thank you so much. I want you to have this as a token of my gratitude. It's so weird. I'm not gonna quit the company. Instead, I'm gonna work my knuckles to the bone. And if need be, in order to reach those dreams. So long, buddy. And thanks. Flash forward 7 years. He's begging for a cost of living raise. They say no. Not this year, next year. Finally get it next year. It's below what inflation has been in the last 12 months. He's progressed nowhere at all. He still hates himself. His college senpai is a quadrillionaire. You just ruined this man's life. Ruined his life. And gave him a concussion. Kiryu, how'd it go with Mama? Well, it's kind of a tough situation. Her last husband was a cop. He says he died in the line of duty trying to save her when she got held hostage. What? She also said that being with somebody who came out of the force reminds her of that awful day. Plus, she said you're old and wrinkly. That was the main reason. Still got him on her mind, huh? Wait, you knew she was married? Yeah, I've been stalking this lady like crazy, man. Her husband, Keisuke, was a cop under my jurisdiction. We crossed paths during a particularly dangerous case. We're going after a serial armed robber by the name of Tsukishima. The guy was a real scumbag. A real scumbag, eh? After he tracked him down, Keisuke managed to corner him. And Mama walked by and that... Can we, like, not give her a name? Like, this feels so weird. And that thug took her hostage, held his gun right to her temple. He got the okay to shoot Tsukishima, but Kisuke was too afraid to hit his wife, so he hesitated. And it cost him his life? Yep. Tsukishima took the opportunity to shoot first, and that was it. Kisuke went down. It was over the blink of an eye. He did everything he could to protect Mama without pulling the trigger. Maybe that was all he could do, given the circumstances. Kisuke had shot, there was no guarantee he wouldn't hit his wife, and even if he could hit Tsukishima, he'd have to end it in one bullet, otherwise Mama would pay the price. The decision no one should have to make. I could never see Kisuke taking another man's life. He always saw the best and even the worst of people, but his kindness ended up doing him in. What happened to Tsukishima? The moment he shot Kisuke, the squad moved in to take him down. Long story short, got sent to the pen. Mama, she survived, but she lost her other half. I always felt responsible since the killer was under my jurisdiction. I've been looking after Mama ever since. I think I understand. Closing the door on you was her way of closing the door to those painful memories of losing someone she loved. Maybe that can be fixed. Date-san, did she know you were in charge of the case? Oh, and I like to keep it that way. She thinks Kisuke just happened to be at the scene. Let's see. Anyway, the only thing I could do for Mom was to set her up at Serena and show my face there every day. That was something like 9 years ago. Wait. He was shot 9 years ago, I'm guessing is what you're saying. Because she hasn't been running Serena for 9 years. Looked after her out of a sense of duty to a fallen comrade, but sooner or later I fell for her. Sounds like you two have quite the history already. Hmm? Do you know her name? God, no. Wait a sec. What's wrong? That guy. I know I've seen him before. Gee, that's Tsukishima. No one could have seen this coming. Why is he out? What? And I was talking to Mom at the counter. He's the one who shot Kisuke. You sure about this? 100%. He might look a little different than he used to, but I'll never forget those eyes. Why would he be at Serena then? Shouldn't he be in prison? He committed murder and multiple armed robberies. You don't think? Date-san. You're really the same person who murdered Mama's husband? I can't just leave them alone at Serena. Like, what did you get? Like fucking 8 weeks in prison or something? Because, I mean, Kiryu killed someone. He got 10 years. But, like, there were extenuating circumstances there. Kind of. Plus, he didn't commit armed robbery beforehand. I mean, I guess he could have broke out of prison, but Mama's not here. Where is she? Uncle Kaz, a man just came here and took Mom away. What? You sure? Yeah, thought they saw him after him. Alright, stay right here until I come back. Okay? Okay, don't hurt yourself, Uncle Kaz. I'm now going to slowly walk, because this is not very urgent. My God, it's the same situation. Tsukishima, get your filthy hands off Mama, whatever her name is. So you finally remembered, eh? You have any idea how hard it was to track your retired ass down? Let her go. I really was surprised, you know. Go looking for the bar where you hang out, and who do I find? Same woman I took hostage all those years ago. We gotta have some fun with the girl that got away while we settled our score. Date-san, I'll draw his attention. You finish the job. Stay right where you are. Got a couple friends I'd like you to meet. Yeah, it's us. It's the Cosmo Gang. Boys, take care of those two. Just make sure you leave Date alive. I want to savor his final moments in agony. What are you planning to do with Mama? That's right. What to do with the lady? Oh, I have a thought. Why don't I be a gentleman? Take her someplace special. Guarantee it'll bring back memories. Nani? The roof. So long, Date. We'll be waiting. That is, if you make it out in one piece. Date-san, you go over to Tsukushima. I'll fight these, you know, chuckle fucks. Because Kiryu always has to punch people in the face. Alright then, I'm not playing around. So if you don't want to get hurt, this is your last chance to back down. I mean, like, we could not have to fight random ads here. And interrupt the flow of the story, of the sub-story. And then I wouldn't have to be annoyed at fucking get wrecked, nerd. Like, this is another example of what I was talking about a few videos ago about, like, not playing to your game's strengths. Which is, like, obviously the combat's not very good. So you don't have to throw combat in constantly. What do I do with the rope? Maybe it has, like, a heat action associated with it. Because him just having a bunch of people hanging around here doesn't even make any damn sense to begin with. So it's like it doesn't really make any sense, plus it's annoying. Because, you know, just sometimes you just have to have someone in the room who's like, this shit is ass, can it? And that would have been for, like, I don't know, cut like 80% of the combat encounters out of the game. Unless they truly did think this was good, which I have a hard time believing. Hey, okay, almost there. Just threw a damn traffic cone at me. Please. Punks went down easier than swatting flies. Did they, though? Did they? Dante, do you fucking run 7 feet and have a heart attack? You're just like, hear you. Dante-san, what happened? Are you hurt? Damn it. That bastard slipped away from me. Still got Mama with him. You mentioned going somewhere that would bring back memories. Could that be... Yeah, probably where he shot Kisuke. Where'd it happen? I'll go get Mama back. Don't be stupid, Kiryu. This is my problem, so I need to be the one to solve it. Shouldn't get involved, but I'm immune to bullets. Date-san. Sorry, Kiryu. I need to take care of this one alone. If I don't, I'll never have peace of mind. Not about Kisuke, not about the woman I love. Date-san, don't get yourself killed. I'm worried about Date-san and Mama. Where could they be? Yeah, I like how Kiryu's like, yeah, you know, I agree. You should go do stuff by yourself, I guess. Immediately afterwards. Oh god, you're not a sub-story guy. Oh, get out of my way! I mean, presumably somewhere with a roof. Now, unfortunately, the problem with that is that every building has a roof. I don't really know where to go. They gave me the incredible information of absolutely jack shit. Say anything in the sub-story menu? Oh, there it is. I'm worried about them. Where did they go? Thanks. Thanks, game. And we saw they were on a roof. As previously mentioned, that doesn't necessarily help us all that much considering most buildings have roofs. I mean, maybe all buildings? I don't know. I don't want to speak for every building in the world, but I'm pretty sure the vast majority have roofs.
Kiryu-san!
You gotta come quick! Who the hell are you? What happened? Soldate-san follow. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were someone reporter related, but I couldn't remember if you were like someone we knew or if you were from a sub-story. Soldate-san followed a guy in the Serrana Mama into some shady building. And then a big group of thugs went in right. Why does this guy have like a fucking private army? Got a bad feeling about this. Which building? Where? Went on Nakamichi Alley. Damn. Soldate-san told me to stay out of this, but it's too dangerous for him to do this by himself. What's going on? No time to explain. You want to find out? You'll have to come along. Okay. Where the hell is Nakam? Okay, that's like way over there. Alright, cool. But it's like, is this guy like, is he out of prison normally? Did he break out of prison? Why does he have a private army of thugs? She seemed like she knew him at first. I thought it was like they were friends or like he was an old customer. I feel like some of the aspects of this sub-story don't really make any sense. Let's get a bite to eat, Kiryu. That's a general store, not a restaurant. Never mind, we won't have a bite to eat. We will instead keep rushing forward. What is this building? HLA headquarters. What the hell is the HLA? Is that the Hitman missions, maybe? Can't remember what they were called. This looks like the spot. Hang in there, Date-san. Should have seen this coming. You just had to play the hero, didn't you? No, if you're here to settle the score with me, right? Leave her out of this. What, you got a thing for it, Date? Ha! I knew it from the moment you walked into that bar. Damn you. Hello, it is me, Kiryu. I will be kicking all of your asses today. You resort to taking hostages and running like a coward? People like you make me sick. Sorry, I couldn't just leave you hanging. Still can't do anything by yourself, can you? Come on, Date, let's dance. The rest of you take out that fool over there. You'll regret this. Looks like I'm going to regret doing this sub-story. Once we start fighting a bunch of dudes who just constantly block. And then they won't let me grab them. Please hit him with a incredible headbutt of doom. Cool. I'm glad my grab did nothing. Bro, I'm grabbing you. I'm grabbing you. Why is everyone invincible whenever they're doing anything? It's not fair. Date, you're not doing anything, buddy. Thought you were gonna have like a one-on-one duel. That looked like it hurt. Perhaps you would like to quit fighting because you are in so much pain. You would not like to die for some random dude. Why is everyone so tanky? Hmm? No, I do not want to grab him. Didn't even stun him. Literally just grabbed him and I stomped in your groin. Please. Please.
Date! 何してる？話せ！動くな！本気だぜ。皮肉だな。全く同じ状況だ。しかも今回は相手があの警官の上司と来てる。あん時は俺もミスったが今回は間違わねえ。順番つけてきっちりぶっ殺す。まあ一番目は月島。
Roll high,
俺はあ
Date.
の警官とは違う。何？聞いてくれ、ママ。死んだ男のことを悪く言うのは嫌だが、圭介は間違ってる。本当に大事なものがあるのなら、全てのことから逃げずに戦って、戦い抜いて守るべきだ。でないと、戦った本人も、残された者も、みんなが後悔を
Hey,
する。
aren't you kind of hesitating right now, Date?
俺はあんたを大切に思ってる。大切
It
な
would
も
be
の
so
は自
funny
分
if
の
he
手
got
で
shot during this monologue
必ず守ってみせる。
about not hesitating.
それが俺の誇りだ。そしてこれが俺の答えだ。黙れ、だてママ。
I do find it very humorous that he's like, your husband made the mistake of hesitating. Now I'm gonna deliver an anime speech before I take the shot. Sorry, lady whose name I still don't know. Date-san. Unfortunately, you're still old and wrinkly. I know I'm not Kisuke, and I know I'm not right for you either. Stop going to the bar. See that I'm only causing you more pain. Plus, I'm pretty sure I just killed a guy. And, legally, I don't even know if I was in the right there. Was I? I don't know, because I'm not a cop anymore. Just a reporter. Am I even supposed to have a gun? I don't know. Things to think on. Besides, I'm proud to have been on the force. Might be the only thing Kasuke and me have in common. Date-san, you don't have to try and be like Kasuke to get closer to me, or go out of your way to be different than him. Mama. All I need is some time to process everything, and I promise I'll really think about it. About you and me and all your disgusting wrinkles. And how you've been like low-key stalking me for 10 years, which is kind of weird. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. At least she doesn't despise you. You stay out of this. And besides, what gives you the gumption to eavesdrop on a man's private conversation? We saved your life? I've got it, Date-san. 9 years of love and revenge. Former detective saves the life of a local beauty. Now, is that not front page material or what? Also, detective is under, investigation for potentially having an illegal firearm.
Nani?
Do you have a license for that, Date? Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know how that works. In Japan. I'd say it's garbage material. Turning my personal life into a half-ass attempt at an article. Give me a break. Besides, who invited you here anyway? Why are you flapping your gums like you even know half of it? It was obvious something was up with you, so I simply followed along. We journalists are always on the lookout for the latest and greatest. You should know that by now.
What?
You didn't spill the beans to the schmuck, did you? Who knows? Dante-san, aren't you a journalist yourself? It's fine that you're proud to have been a detective, but show some spirit for your current job, too. You'll be a much happier person. Great, now I'm being lectured by this character. You know what? I'm done. Time to go drinking. You guys coming or what? Okay, that does remind me of the investigation. Let's go check the bars. The bars where there might be a potential individual of whom we can interrogate about the potential murder that... Bro, you're just a fucking guy. You're not an enemy. You're just a dude. You're just a random NPC walking guy. I see, like, your twin literally just ran away. You're not allowed to be a combat dude if you're just walking around normally. You have to be standing on a corner so that I can potentially avoid you. That's the only thing that makes this shit not complete and total ass. You can't just be walking around amongst us like an imposter in our midst. Please, Kiryu. I would appreciate it if you could do a slight bit more damage. Maybe you were to upgrade your stats, put a +1 into attack power. I didn't mean it. Your face is great, man. I'm not even mad anymore. So freaking, I will now charge my health dramatically. Yes. Ah, you have a sparkly behind you. I've not noticed that in the past, sire. Now I would like that sparkly. Yes, yes. I will also be dropping... Okay, maybe we'll keep the stun going because we might want to repair that if it doesn't cost 2,000 billion money. Now I will take her sparkly. Goodbye, sir. Some might accuse that of being thievery. Falsehoods. Falsities. What is this place? This is the Kamurocho weapons dealer. I had no clue. I would like to go on the other side so I can go to Bantam, our favorite Irish pub, where they serve all kinds of things. Plus, a lot of people died there a few years ago. It's kind of crazy. And then we... Sawada's office, the headquarters of the infamous Tuna Fund. Yeah, sure, okay. That's not really what I was here for. Gotta have some Wild Jackson buffalo wings that are too hot later. What's up with this crowd? Did you get hoodwinked by Sawada too, man? You talked big about that tuna farm of his, but it turned out to be one big pack of lies. You know, I just learned tuna live in the sea. They don't even live on no farm. How the hell you gonna put a tuna in the damn ground and grow a tuna tree? That shit don't even make any damn sense. I bought 1,000 shares. What's this photo supposed to be anyway? I hope that swindler gets what's coming to him. Well, little pension I have went to a scam. If I don't get that money back, I'll be dead by the end of the night. Swat that bastard. Looks like he already skipped town. Office is just an empty shell. I will be taking that sweet CRT TV, though. It's mine now. We've got to call the police and file a report so they can track him down before he gets away. Something's fishy. Hear you. Place is too neat for him to run away in the night. Ah! Sawada, I figured you'd be hiding here. Let's just skip to the part where I fight you, and you're able to block all of my blows despite being a lowly swindler, and I am the dragon of Dojima. Damn it, I thought everyone was gone. Hey, guys, I also have a private army of random thugs for reasons unbeknownst to anyone whatsoever. Give this guy a beatdown so we can run out to Hokkaido already. I do like Like, this shit doesn't make any damn sense. So they just had, like, 3 people in here. They just, like, I got like 2 old men and a lady. And they're like, oh, shit, we better fucking hide. Because we don't want them to, like, find us. And then immediately it's revealed that he has, like, thugs just right outside. It's like they go out of their way to break the logic of their quests to make it so that Kiryu has to just fight random people, despite the combat being turbo ass. Like, if your combat's good, you can do this shit. If your combat's, like, really pogged up, you're like, yeah, you gotta, like, make random excuses for combat all the time. That's cool. But when you recognize that, like, okay, we, like, fucked up the combat, and we ain't got time to fix it, you say, let's cut all that shit out of the game if you want it to not be bad. And, like, it's a hard decision, or it's a rough decision to make. I don't think it's a hard decision to make, but, like, it doesn't feel good. I feel like a lot of times, like, you read stories about, like, the hell is that? What is this move? When did we learn that, and how do we proc that every time? Is that a revelation? Ancient technique? Not a Kamaki thing. Essence ability? Nobody knows. Nobody knows how we did what we just did. Oh, all heat actions. There we go. Wasn't a hurl. While running towards 4 or more enemies. Okay. So you can only use it when there's 4 enemies. And while running. I'm sure that's not going to be, like, incredibly unresponsive. Okay, well, thankfully I didn't block. There's only 3 guys here, so we can't do it. We can't do that again. Please. My cool move. Oh my god, you did it on the one with 1 HP! You. Wasn't trying to con anyone. I even built a damn tuna farm. But I kept putting the tuna on the ground and not one damn tuna tree, man. That's enough out of you. Your Okinawa office was a sham, too. When I went there, all I found was some cafe. What? Yeah. On Hollow at Okinawa? Damn. Guess there's nowhere left to run. I think it's about time you pay me back for the 10 shares I bought. You're fucking beating my ass for 10 shares? Alright, here's your 100,000 yen. Wait, I gave you 100,000 yen? What the hell? I thought I'd give you like 10,000. I am now a yen millionaire. For all the trouble I caused you, please take this too. Tuna? Yeah, man, so for that, I use these fish here for the photo. They're real and quite delicious, I assume. I don't know, I don't eat fish. Not going anywhere anytime soon, so please take them. Cook them up or something, whatever. That's paid with tuna. Figures. Incredible. Alright, what are we doing? Hey, we're gonna go to Bantam. I'm just gonna walk right by you. Are you the bumpy people? You are the bumpy people.
What?
Hey, watch where you're going, jackass! Don't I know you from downtown Ryukyu? Ah! Aw, shit, man, it's you! Yeah, you're the guys that kept bumping into me. What are you doing in Kamurocho?
Oh!
Well, man, we couldn't pull the bump scam Ryukyu anymore, so we're seeking greener patches up here in Tokyo. We thought it'd be easy pickings on account of there being more people to bump into. Guys, Tokyo's no place for 2-bit get-rich-quick schemes. This city's tougher than you know. Hey, asswipes, you the guys that scammed my friend? He told me you bumped into him and took his money to pay for the medical bills.
Oh!
Then I told him, we don't even believe in modern medicine around here. Well,
Huh?
fuck you guys, we're gonna kill you. Nobody messes with a puffy jacket gang. Please let us go. Like hell we will. How about we shake you down and show you what real medical bills look like? Please let us go. Aniki, help. Who are you calling Aniki? You made your bed, no lie in it. Folks in Okinawa gotta look out for each other. Please, we'll do anything. Technically, we're more from Tokyo than we are from Okinawa. We never thought we'd be held accountable for our actions. Please, Aniki, save us. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Just this once. Plus, it can't be a real sub-story if Q doesn't punch someone in the face. Sweet mercy, thank you. Gentlemen, how about settling this the easy way? I'll personally make sure these clowns pay back the money they stole. We'll give it all back, every last yen. No, can't do. This isn't about the money. This is about respect. Everyone's gotta respect. Puffy jacket gang. Won't be able to sleep till we rearrange these shitheads' faces. A hard way it is, then. This is what you get for sticking your nose into other people's shit. Hey, guys, mess them up. Like, at least in this situation, it does make sense to have a fight with a bunch of people. As opposed to, like, a bunch of guys just, like, randomly spawn out of the ether that Kiryu has to fight. Which, I mean, I guess is kind of what happened here, but, like... Because let's see if we can get that other move to go. We do need some stamina. So it's while running into a group of multiple people. I hit the wrong button immediately. Okay, so it cancels it if you hit the wrong button. Okay, but at least it detected pretty easily. That's something. Oh my god, he knows the power of the super headbutt. He's read our blog. He's also like invincible? My counter, it does nothing? Why are these guys alive? They literally have no HP. Yet they don't die. Please, Kiryu. Kiryu! I am begging you to lock on. You're so lucky. Surprised they let us do that. Usually they turn invincible after you do that. Oh god, it hurts. What kind of demon are you? You even realize how many asses you just kicked? You leave us alone now? Oh, fine. We'll stay away. Trust me, we don't want jack shit to do with this. Come on, guys. Let's go out of here and search for some new puffy jackets. Walking away, are we? Fucking wusses. Quiet, peanut gallery.
Oh!
Oh, okay. Whether in Okinawa or Tokyo, these half-assed schemes of yours just aren't gonna work. Yeah, okay, we're sorry. You really get it, and you'll change your ways and start living an honest life. I don't know about that, Aniki, but like, whatever you say, bro. Here, this is for scaring it straight. Let's hightail it out of here, my dudes. Hopefully they've learned their lesson. Okay. Check Bantam. The traditional Irish pub. A fine drink after a long day. Ah, you are probably the man I've been looking for. Sir, that is not how you drink your alcohol. Sir, that does not go in your ear. It goes in your mouth, plus your glass is empty, so I guess it's okay. You can do whatever you want. But personally, I find that the alcohol goes down best when you put it inside your mouth hole. I don't know, kids these days, they find all sorts of new ways to drink their alcohol, putting it up into their all sorts of different holes, mini holes, the best holes. Alright, yeah, give us some beef eater. Beef eater is the gin drinker's gin. Enjoyed in 170 countries around the world, it's a popular straight-upper in cocktails like the martini. I bet that any bar you walk into has at least one bottle of this stuff waiting. It's got full juniper flavor with a fresh citrus bite to it. Personally, I love it in a gin and tonic. Can I get you another drink? No. Q only gets responsibly suited. Detective Maedo, the Kamurocho police? Huh? What a surprise! If it isn't the fourth chairman of the Tojo clan. You know who I am? Yes. Everyone knows who you are. Unless you're one of the 80,000 random thugs who all think that they can definitely beat Kiryu's ass and then have to go to the hospital. You know, anytime you're in town, the hospital admission rates skyrocket. Four times. You're famous in this town, so what does the fourth chairman want with me anyway? I won't ask you about the Cafe Ops murder from 6 years ago. Oh, I'm old and drunk. You think I know anything that happened 6 years ago? Oh, that shitstorm. Yeah, that was my case. Why do you want to reopen that can of worms now? Trying to find out whether Yuichi Akechi really committed that murder or not. What? You saying you think he was falsely charged? Come on. Justice systems never make mistakes. Not a chance in hell. No? Why not? We aren't stupid, you know? Please don't arrest people without proof. Yeah. No police have ever arrested someone and then got them falsely, you know, imprisoned. It's never happened in the history of any country ever at all. I have plenty of evidence saying Akechi was a murderer. A, we really needed somebody to be the murderer. B, he was the first guy we found. C, we beat him until we got a confession. What kind of evidence? We had alibis, witness statements, fingerprints, and a motive. That did it. You've got all that evidence? Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Sure, I guess. Well, don't just stand there. Have a seat. This is a neat sub-story. Let's see, what to ask. Ask about alibis. Tell me about the alibis. Part of our initial investigation, we interviewed everyone who may have been involved in the crime. In the end, the only person without one was Akechi. Nobody else could have murdered Oda. Guess we got two choices. Either we find Yuichi an alibi or find a flaw in one of the others. Okay. Ask about witness statements. Tell me about the witness statements. Somebody witnessed Yuichi Akechi fleeing the scene just after the crime. I heard about that. The waiter. Masaru Kinoshita? He gave a statement saying he saw Akechi. If it was me, I'd probably think Yuichi did it too. I wonder how I can refute Kinoshita's statement. Kiryu, you're vibrating a little too hard with excitement. Your button's gonna fly off. Let's see. What to ask? Tell me about the motive. Uchi, catch you have plenty of motive to kill the victim. You mean because Oda was sleeping with Yuichi's girlfriend, Sawako-sama? Sami. Bingo! They didn't find anyone else who might have had a reason to kill Oda. They didn't find anybody else, huh? What if someone else did have a reason to kill Oda? Okay. Ask about the fingerprints. Tell me more about the fingerprints. Deciding factor in Akechi's arrest was his fingerprints. We took and compared fingerprints from each employee with those found in the murder weapon. The only ones that matched were Akechi's. We concluded the other prints came from cafe customers and were unrelated. Sounds like pretty conclusive. Actually, it doesn't sound like conclusive evidence. It's, hey, we found other fingerprints, but they probably came from somebody who didn't work there, but I don't know. Couldn't automatically rule anyone out. Akechi really the only person involved who had fingerprints on the murder weapon? There you go. Solid evidence. But if you think we made a mistake, I'd sure like to hear it. Not enough to go on right now. Guess I'd better take a closer look at everything that was going on at the time. You know what the cafe up staff back then are doing nowadays? Sure, I can tell you that much. Did I get anything new from them? You wrote the whereabouts of the people related to the case in the notebook. Guess my next step is to go visit the people involved. The florist might know something too. You go talk to him. Indeed, we will. Now, pour some more of that fine alcohol into my ear hole. And then I will play a round of darts and we will end the video. Because one of these days, I will have to be the greatest. Sure, we'll play cricket. Do I remember how to play cricket? No, I do not. How to play cricket. Thank you. I appreciate this. Only the numbers 15 to 20 in the bullseye are used. Singles count as 1 hit, doubles count as 2 hits, and triples count as 3 hits. Oh, okay, I do remember this actually. The points from consecutive hits on a number you closed are added to your score. However, if your opponent closes that number as well, you will no longer get points when you hit it. When all rounds are concluded, the player with the higher score is declared the winner. However, the game will also end if all numbers are closed before the end of the assigned number of rounds and the player with the higher score is declared the winner. Wish you the best of luck, sir. It is me. Slightly low FPS Kiryu. Who's also, I think, like echoed or something. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so just, So it's closed, but we can still score points on it until they score points, right? I guess we still need to score points. You fool. You actual idiot. Okay. Now we gotta get to scoring while the scoring's good, Kiryu. Kiryu! You've thrown it in the wrong direction. Kiryu! You're driving me insane with your consumptions. No, I do not know what consumptions means. Absolute bullshit. You fool. Scary times. Only 20 points on the third round. Does not seem very good, but it's okay. Kiryu! Like, he just doesn't throw it where the thing is. Like, it doesn't correspond in the slightest to where you're pointing. Like, not anywhere near where you're pointing. I mean, I feel like it's kind of the same way it worked in Zero, but like... Like it worked in that game? Like I was pretty good at the darts in that game. Frick! Thankfully he had not closed it yet. We still have a shot. Okay. We should now pivot to 19, because he has already closed the bullseye, so we will not be able to obtain any points on it. Yes, I understand my strategy. Kiryu, what the fuck was that? Kiryu! We can no longer obtain any points, Kiryu. This is purely for pride. Can he beat me? Yes, a single bullseye. He will destroy me. A single bullseye, or even a triple night. Okay, we have won with 40 points, the most embarrassing cricket score of all time. Get an average of 4 points. That is truly horrendous. You should feel bad, but it's okay, because the controls are absolute dog, and not in the good way, in the worst way. This is the wrong way, Kiryu. We should go save the video game. Fortunately, this man will probably try and fight me, or someone will fight me, and then I'll be annoyed. It's okay, because we'll get over it. And after every annoyance comes some fun. Alrighty. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.